Hi, I'm Tekard Omega, and welcome to Monastery. Now, this is the second of 4 games included in the Haunted Cities Volume 2. It still uses the arrow keys and page up and page down to look around, and also, so a control I neglected entirely in the previous one was home to center the vision. Now, I didn't need to do that because there wasn't a lot to look up and down at, so, as far as I know, it's a monastery. I don't know what's happening in the monastery, or why I'm here, but it is a monastery. Library, dormitory. The dormitory is open. Okay. Are these chests open? I do see that note under the pillow. We put down Brother Lumbricus today. His change came, but was inadequate. He was given no weapons with which to carry out her will. His soul must have been weak, and yet he always seemed so devout. I begin to fear for my own change, to think that I too might become something weak. Something crawling and helpless. I can only pray she will deem me worthy. I have worked so very hard. Oh yes, I do think this has something to do with insects, which means I'm inevitably going to compare it to hornets. Because, you know, same... Hello, what was that? Key. Okay, so I have a chapel key. We'll go in the chapel in just a second. I don't know where the chapel is. Is it the chapel the one across from here? Mother is coming to visit. I'm so excited. I haven't seen Mother in a long time. Oh, that's real neat. Doesn't look like you will. Unless you meant, I don't know, a giant whatever. Is this a chapel? No, it's a library. Door is locked. Library is locked. Good to know. Keep that in mind. Library is locked. Chapel key I do have. Now we go this way. Or we just keep wandering around this place until I find something. Garden. We'll go in the garden later. Chapel. Yeah, chapel. Can I go in the infirmary? No, I can't go in the infirmary. So let's go into the chapel. What do we have? A trowel. I picked up a trowel. Well, that's real helpful. I can, I don't know, hit myself in the head. For unknown reasons. Alright. The word sermon is written across the top of the page. At the center of the page, a centipede appears to have been chopped into pieces. Its fluids have long since dried into the paper. Okay, well that's nice. So yeah, definitely getting similar vibes to Hornet, with the insects and people apparently liking the insects. The door is seething. You flatten your hands to the wood and feel a deep shuddering, some cruel energy enervating the material in the palm of your hands. There is no knob or handle. At the center of the door is a metal panel with 3 thin slots. So I need 3 of something. Alright, that's what, the infirmary? What is this? Infirmary, okay. So, I have a chapel key. No, I have a trowel. We'll see what else there is before I go and use the trowel somewhere. I don't know. Where I'd probably use a trowel out in the garden. What's this? A lot of notes in here. Alright, page filled with erratic scrolling. The words skin and shred and drink and ride are repeated many times. Okay, well I don't think that's going to help me, but I will try to keep that in mind. Skin, shred, something, fuck it. Didn't keep it in mind. Just in case. Drink. Skin, shred, drink, and rise. Alright, page copied from some holy text described parasites burrowing into the organs of soft mammals in the glorious jubilation of their feeding. Well, that's fun. Boop, what you got? The page copied from some holy text. It describes a hive queen swelling to an impossible size, whole mountains hollowed out by drones and filled with larvae. Sweet, did I do this one? Page copy describes cicadas hooking their claws into the barks of trees and ripping themselves out of old carcasses. The description is mellifluous, borderline pornographic. How can you get pornographic about cicadas emerging? Is that a thing? Is that possible? I mean, of course it is. People can make anything pornographic if they really want to. What's this? Oh, my throat is giving out. The heavy tomb is marked in several places. You open to the first marking. The passage reads, On her wings rode fury and venom and violent irreparable change. The sky shivered with her birth, and the horizon was pregnant with the mounds of her children. Okay, you open the book to the second marking. There's a passage that reads, Her children were not of weak flesh, nor dull hands, nor small gasping mouth. Her children had skin of armor, and lances filled with venom, and cleaving jaws, and their mind were a chorus. Jubilant and unified, and she loved them, and they were all that she loved. You open the book to the third marking. There is a passage that reads, "Most of her children came with her from the wound in the sky, but there were some among the fleshy ranks of men that she saw as worthy and raised up, and they drank up full of her bile, and their bodies were changed to better serve her seething anger." Is this the same goddess from Hornet? I cannot remember the goddess that I ended up, killing the world for in Hornet. I'm not sure. You open the book to the fourth marking. There is a passage that reads, "And when she had combed the herds for her new disciples, and her ranks had swelled to her liking, wings opened across the earth, and the sky drew back in horror as her children filled it, and the morning saw a world that had been matted down to the soil by blood." That's neat. Ooh. You open the book to the final marking, but there is no passage, at least, not written. A thin iron key has been wedged between the pages. Here, its label reads "Library." You pocket the key and set down the heavy volume. Alright, so to the library, then. I keep trying to move with AWSD. It will not work. Let's go find out where's the library. Are you a library? No, you're a refectory. What the fuck is a refectory? The fuck is a refectory? Hello, give me that. I want that. I picked up an old knife. Someone should probably take that away from me. What's this? Hello? Was I supposed to interact with the grub first before I stabbed it? Whoops. Alright, well, it looks like a Goliath beetle grub because it's really, really big. Don't look those up if you're afraid of insects. Or their larvae. Just especially if they're larvae, if you don't like insects. Just a warm hemolymph bathes your wrist. The grub attempts to grasp your fingers. You continue cutting until there is only viscera. In the ruins of the grub's body is a faded metal key. Sweet. Infirmary. So, library and infirmary. I have keys for both. Sorry, what? Okay, they need a lot of insects and a lot of black soil. For, lunatic reasons. Alright, so. This is the wrong way. Well, I don't know if it's the wrong way, but it's the way I came from. That door closing on its own may have given me a slight startle. Alright, let's go find... There's the library and the infirmary. What's this? Pair of heavy wooden doors leading out to the monastery. They refuse to budge, though they don't appear to be locked. They seem to have been barred from the outside. You can hear innumerable tiny legs skittering across the opposite surface, wings fluttering, mandibles clicking. Okay, so they're all outside. They will probably all want to get in, and they probably all want to murder me. So yeah, probably the same goddess, to be honest. Probably. I hope so. That'd be interesting. Alright, now where... Oh, where? Dormitories, not it. Library, that is it. What do you have for me, library? There's a note. A table of correspondence associating various invertebrates with respective planets, precious metals, and acidic liquids. Okay, that did nothing for me. A manifest of books, scrolls, and texts procured within the last month. Among them was a tomb apparently recovered from a ruined farmhouse, an illuminated manuscript about the hive, and a rite of invitation. Okay, well, not gonna tell me anything about that, are you? No. Okay, well that's something. So that's one. A ritual invocation. Its purpose seems to be changing the color of the sky to create an environment more suitable for the invitation of carnivorous deities. There's gotta be something in this room, right? There has to be something. So far, it's just been... Is there something in the middle? There's a book. Is it going to be useful like the other one with a key in it? Or is it just going to... You open to a random page. The boy came to a clearing where a great bloated tick wallowed in a shallow pond, and he found that he could not speak, for she had filled his mouth with leeches as he was running through the swamp. Well done. You open to a random page. You will know that you have come to the kingdom of the Hierophant, for the roaches will have the teeth of men, and the wasps will have not stingers but tongues, and the worms will twist themselves into the knots until they are torn and bleeding. Her mother, whose head was full of the tattered king's perverted song, shut the girl in the attic, where blood dripped from between the teeth of the mad-eyed rocking horse, and the spiders laughed like murderers. The priestess sank into the mud, which whispered to her as it filled her ears, and she felt his oils and secrets slide across the wrinkled flesh of her brain, and she shivered, and the knife burrowed under her ribs. Oh, that's fun. The man walked, driven like cattle by the tower's groans, and with each step he took a new worm penetrated the sole of his foot until he was naught but a suit of skin for their family, teeming and boiling at the holes of his eyes. I do remember a tower being mentioned in Hornets. Clear a clearing, Hierophant, Tattered King, Mud, Tower. Clearing, nope, okay, so this room was utterly pointless. Well, it told me some stuff, but then there's nothing actually in here. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. Can't jump on anything, can I? No. Okay. Well, to the other one then. What was the other place I was going? It was... I had one to the library. Oh, wait, no, I already used the one to the chapel, didn't I? Yeah, because I got a trial from the chapel. The chapel. It's down here. It reads infirmary. Okay. Oh, it was the infirmary key that I didn't have. Yeah. We'll deal with those in a second. All indoctrinations hitherto are successful. Stability of brother service questionable. No other outstanding concerns. Halfway metamorphosis all ideal, barring those weak souls we put down. She looks upon us with great favor. Ours will be a triumph for her arrival. Various medical diagrams and surgical illustrations detailing the hybridization of living creatures through surgical means. Is that what you guys are up to here? Various medical diagrams, surgical, depicting people who have undergone physiological metamorphosis. Is there anything else in here? Yeah, that one was probably what screamed. Corner of the infirmary is filled with hanging chrysalids. They throb and pulse with shifting, changing, growing life, apart from one exception. They appear fragile, so near to the end of their metamorphosis. You dare not move too near. Do I still have a knife? Various surgical implements are arrayed across the counter. They have been poorly maintained, and everyone is completely drenched in thin, runny red fluid. Among them is a slender glass knife of exquisite make. You take the knife. Well, that's something. Stab them. Stab them. I dare not move too near. I am literally next to them. You don't tell me when I dare not move too near. Just stab them. I don't know. Do something. I have a knife now. I have a knife. What do I do with a knife? Well, I'm gonna go out into the garden. That's the chapel. That's not the garden. What is this? I don't think I can go in there. I don't think it'll let me go in there. But this... Is this the garden? Yeah, this is the garden. What's in the garden? Insects. Great. Just what I need. Just what I need. Is there like a pathway here? Yes, there is. What are these? Graves. Fun. Brother Califor. You dig up the grave, a cutter or body of a man with the eyes and arms of a fly. His mouth is a flaccid graying tube of sallow flesh. He appears to have been stabbed in the chest. Okay, so these were probably the rejects they were talking about. Bears no inscription. Dig it up. Proves to contain not a body, but a small, thin glass knife wrapped in a scrap of old cloth. I pocket the knife. Okay. Sister Paraplana. You cover the body of a woman with the legs and segmented underbelly of a cockroach. She appears to have been stabbed in the chest. Okay, so these are the failures. This is Brother Lumbricus, yeah. Man with no eyes, whose skin and slick is translucent from head to toe, appears to have been stabbed in the chest. So they buried the knife out here, too. Now, besides that, is there anything else in here? Like, at all? What's that like? Hello! A statue of hate! Mother of the Hive, goddess of fury, plague, wings, death, and stinging insects. Her wings appear to be crafted from shards of some fine red crystal or glass. Now, hate does sound familiar. Is hate the goddess from the Hornets? And is there anything else I need to do out here? I have a knife. I gained a knife. I gained a knife. I have a... 2 knives? Why do I have 2 knives? What do I do with 2 knives? Do I need a 3rd knife? Do I need a 3rd knife for that door? Is there a knife in here? No, there was just one buried. Is there anything else in here? No. Nothing worth, nothing picking up. So, is the infirmary? Yeah. Will this new knife let me stab these? I dare not move too near. What kind of pussy am I? Alright, now. What do I do? What do I do? I have 2 knives. I have a glass knife and then a thin knife I got from that. That is 2 knives. And I had another knife earlier. I don't have, like, an inventory I can use, do I? No. Probably not. Dormitory. We've already looked in the dormitory. Anything? It's gotta be something with the library. There was nothing in here. This room was absolutely pointless. I don't think any of these things actually told me anything that I could do. No. They didn't. It does look like something is supposed to go here, though. Because, like, on all the other ones with notes, they're fairly empty. They're fairly noticeable, but with, everything else, there's just nothing. Yeah, the library may have been the most pointless room. I didn't get anything from it. I feel like I was supposed to. I'll come back here. Let's go check out that 3-pronged door. This is the infirmary. No, this is the dormitory. What was in the dormitory? There's a key in the dormitory. But now I have a knife. And now I can go and... What? What can I go and do? My first idea was to go and stab the thingies. Survivors are clawing at the wood from outside. Oh yeah, wait, no, because last time it was covered in insects. Are they like swapping positions? Do they have a little bit of an agreement going? What the fuck is happening out there? Well, everyone's dying, probably, and it's probably my fault in some way. A sign, it reads, refectory. Alright, what do you got for me? Refectory. I don't know what a refectory is, but there was an insect in here and I stabbed it to death. Or I just, you know, cut it open. Whichever you prefer. Can I take that? No. Alright, let's just try and take everything. Can I take this? Can I take that? Can I take that? No, I cannot take that. Can I take that one? This one? Or that one? No. Okay. Can I take that? No. Can I take this or that? No. Okay, unfortunate. I'm gonna try from this side. Can I take this or that? No. Can I take this or this or this? No. This room is literally pointless. Let's just make sure I didn't miss that one horribly, because I'm pretty sure I did miss that one horribly. Alright, well, shit. I'm lost. Scriptorium. We've already been in the scriptorium. It had a book with a key in it. A book I had to work for the key in. Anything? Alright, well, let's just go to the thing. The thing. Not the garden, the other one. This one? This way? Yes, this way. 3 thin slots. 3 thin slots, and I have 3 knives. Do I not? Did I lose one to the, Did I lose one to the larva? Because there are a total of 3 knives. But I need to use that one on the larva to get a key to get me... What key did that give me? I dare not move too near. Don't tell me what I dare not do. We've been over this. There's something on the sides of one of these. Anything on the beds? Anything under the beds? Nope, there's just nothing. What am I supposed to do? There's no torch in here. How do I light this? There should probably be light in here. Maybe I could light these on fire. I'm a nice person. Anyways, let's go find a way to light those on fire, or something. I don't know. Let's go find a way to continue the game, to be honest. Because I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to be doing at all. I have 2 knives. It sounds like there's a third one. Well, I have 3 knives. Well, I had one, but I think it got used on the larva. The other 2 I haven't used yet. This needs 3 thin slots. I'm pretty sure I just smacked myself in the head with a door. Okay, well... Shit. It's gotta have something to do with the library. The library has nothing in it. Well, it's got a bunch of lore shit, but besides that, it has no function. It's the only room in this game that hasn't had anything useful in it. Just some babbling nonsense. Rite of invitation. That book is 2-dimensional. I don't think I was supposed to notice that, but I totally did. That's how long I've been here. Well, I haven't been here that long, but still, there is... something. Looks like they're all 2-dimensional. Carnivorous deities. I don't know! I'm out of ideas. If I can't find anything, I don't know. Oh, hello. An odd compulsion stops you in your tracks. You drop to one knee and begin panting. Your vision clouds over. It feels like termites are crawling across the surface of your eyes. You go blind, but for but a moment, and then the sensation passes. You stand and catch your breath. Okay, why did that happen? Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Was that like a time thing? Because it has to have been a time thing, because I came into this room before. I think multiple times. Did I come in here twice? I've come in here twice now. Okay, so there was termites on my eyes. Library. Now let's go into the library. Let's go see if there's anything in the library that I can see now with termites on my eyes. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, well... I don't know. What if you can actually win this game? That you have to be able to, or you have to at least be able to get to something that somewhat resembles an end, because there's that door that I can't open. I have 2 knives, there's 3 slots, I need a 3rd knife from somewhere, and I don't know where. There was nothing out here. Well, yeah, there was the graves, but the graves don't help me in the slightest. Maybe I can stab them in the chest again. Because I remember that being a thing. They were all stabbed in the chest. Is there anything on the back? Alright, tree, please stop. Tree, please stop rotating with me. Bears no inscription. Paraplana, lumbricus. Califor. Anything? I don't think there's anything else out here. Shards of glass. Is there something on this? It's also really weird that the statue follows me all the time. Hello? Anything? No. Alright, well... I have no fucking idea what I'm supposed to be doing. At best, I have no idea what I'm doing. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Alright, let's go to the library and interact with all the bookshelves. That's the last thing I've got. This last thing. Is library this way? I don't even know. Infirmary, chapel. No. Neither of those are a library. Let's see here. Dormitory, library. Alright. I've right of invitation. Yeah, that's absolutely useless. So no, nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing, nothing. I can't stop interacting with that one. Yeah, there's just nothing I can do about that. It's just gonna keep letting me read it. It doesn't have a key in it. Because it's useless. There we go! Jesus! I knew it had to be in the library. I knew it had to be something, because god damn. That was mean. There is nothing else in the library. If you didn't pick up that there was nothing else in the library, you would not have found that. That would have... Yeah, let's do it. You gather up the 3 glass knives and slide them one by one into the slot. Each produces a slow, vicious gout of watery red ichor. Ichor? Don't care. The knives dissolve, their handles drop to the floor, and the door begins to slide upward into the ceiling. Yes, look at it doing just that. Hello. Oh, I tried to use AWSD. Yeah, this looks quite hive-like. The door is massive, sturdy, slick with the same red watery fluid that seems to coat everything in this place. Beyond it you can hear wind and rustling of leaves and a high constant droning that makes your chest feel hollow. You pull open the door and step through. Alright. What do you got for me, game? Hives of demons? What you got for me? Listen to that sound. Yeah, I know, it's loud. Nothing up there. But they're full and bright and incessant. I think I am hate. Or just a lunatic who's about to wander in and get eaten. Possibly a combination. 1,000 million pale thin wings. Alright, this is getting really, really loud now. Like, absurdly loud. All of them yours. Yeah, I think I'm hate. You honor us. Were those my, followers? Well, that was it. Jesus Christ, that took 37 minutes. Man, that could have been shortened significantly, couldn't it have? Alright, well, I might edit it down. Also, because this video is inevitably going to be late, because I have to, well, 1, edit it, 2, I have half an hour to get it uploaded, and that's not going to happen, so it's late, sorry about that. I woke up late, and I took a lot longer to record than I thought it would. So, thank you so much for sticking with me, hope you stop by again sometime, and I'll see you then if you do.